there's nobody on overtime, there's nobody working on the weekends. There's a lot that could be done to have this done a lot sooner.
Steve?
I'm here every day.
Well, she lives on the first floor, and so, I mean, I don't see...
I care about my other neighbors.
Well, I mean, it's scheduled. It's a contracted job. We don't tell the elevator company when to work their people. They submit a schedule to us. They said they could do the elevator in 6 weeks. So all we're trying to hold them to is meeting their deadline. As far as doing elevator repairs 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, I don't see that as being a typical process, nor is it a typical process to be working on.
We've got to go now. I want to thank you both. Thank you. All right, it's back to you, Jim.
Ollie, don't let her go away. That's what. Does she have a response to that? Is she still there?
What's that?
Did the lady just leave?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. We should have kept that discussion.
She's back if you want her.
Yes.
She heard you.
Yes.
What would you like to know?
I would like to know a response to what the gentleman said. The gentleman's a very effective spokesperson for the company, but obviously the people who live there are not satisfied with his explanation.
Right. So what do you want now?
Well, if I have to teach you how to be a reporter, Ollie, I'll do that later.
Oh, why don't you do that later, Jim? I think the lady expressed herself, and you're not here, you're there. Is there any question you'd like me to ask her?
No, I'll give you lessons on how to become a reporter later.
Well, I'll give you some lessons on how to be an editor, because I was your boss once.
Yeah, you were, and are no longer. How did that happen?
Well, I don't know.
Here's Aaron Bildemillo.
They're chased the whole time. The porter's out there, you can't play ball, you can't do this. Then there's the neighbours complaining about the children, telling them to so-and-so off. They're getting swore at, or some of the children get swore at by the people in the flat.
Don't you think you call me dirt, you'll get smacked in the big near hole.
Go on, you go home, get your hair cut. Go on, for sure, get home. Get your hair cut, and a bow.
Because we ain't got nowhere to play. We ain't got nowhere to play. So we play football out here. Right. The dangerous things. And then all the old bags open the window. We can't play football, can you see? Because it's either the ball coming or it's the caretaker. Yeah, no, but in the swings, and if we play in or go near a car, we get told we just move near a car, right? And they'll go, get away from our first car!
Captured, yes?
Yes.
And then tortured.
Yes.
I mean, really, really badly, weren't you?
Yes, tortured.
I mean, terrible things, to my view. Physical torture.
Tortured? I think tortured is bad, and it's really bad when it kills you. As it didn't kill me, I was just tortured.
Where did you find your bravery from?
From 1 minute to the other.
Really?
Yes, absolutely that. as they took, you know, every tunnel. For each one, I used to think, I survived that one. If I can survive the next one, then I don't know. But if I can survive the next one, perhaps I'll survive the next one after that.
When's it all going to end? You could just see when it was 3-1. One little mistake, just waiting when it was 3-1. When's it going to end? I know how Williams feels now.
I guess a fellow like Rick Middleton really wanted to play badly against the Rangers.
Yeah, well...
Well, if you'd have won, you'd have been playing the Rangers.
Yeah, if my aunt had nuts, she'd be my uncle.
Don, you've seen a lot of games of hockey. How would you rate this one? You know, a 7th game of the Stanley Cup Series?
I don't know. You guys will have to rate it. I'm too disappointed. I think it was a horse we lose like that. Tell you. But that was a tough one, I'll tell you. Whew. I don't think I'll have a much tougher loss than that in overtime. 7th game going in the finals, boys. What more can happen? What more can happen? I'm telling you.
How about a prediction on the play?
It's like asking me what I want, syphilis or gonorrhea. What do I care?
I can tell you a story about that. That was also, I think, in Punch. A scraggy woman seated in a chair, little girl playing on the floor, about 4 years old, and an awful-looking man this side in an armchair. Mother, when I grow up, shall I have to be married? Yes, dear.
I don't understand when if you're above all that and you're supposed to be a woman, then if you heard that, that should have rolled off your back, because that was not a comment that I made, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely didn't make it on the radio and never would go on the radio talking about someone or something that I don't know or don't know anything about.
Well,
now,
no, of course you wouldn't go on the radio and say anything like that because you don't have the radio to do that.
Right,
again, there should be no question. There's no question in my mind, and again, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth, because there's no question I am a woman, but my realness is so real that I know that I can go on the radio and bring something to the air and defend it, because I am that much woman. And
what
again,
are you defending?
I am not completely like other people.
What do you mean by that?
People dislike me because I am not completely like them.
And in what way are you different?
I am trying to do with my life something which few people try to do. And this influences my thinking and consequently my actions.
What is it you're trying to do with your life?
Play the piano for people.
I'm not clear.
I'm a nobody. You understand? And you can't kill a person with no body. So why am I afraid? I'm not afraid. I'm afraid of the boogeyman. Who's the boogeyman? You figure it out. I'm getting out of here. I'm going back to Waterloo where the vampires hang out. And I'm going to wear my sunglasses at night. You know why? Because women show their tits, have short skirts, and then they feel violated when I look at them.